Come on in. Today I'm having a consultation with Mason and Amy, and they're food tour guides in New York City. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, what can I do for you guys today?
We need a cake.
Yeah. Came to the right spot.
So we give these food tasting walking tours in New York City. So it's a 3-hour tour with history, culture, architecture, but food tasting is the main theme.
Of course it is. I think I gotta come on a tour. I love the taste, I love to eat, you know?
But our Chinatown tour is 10 years old, and we wanted to celebrate with the tour guide that actually helped us create the tour, and it happens to be his birthday. So we kind of have this double reason for celebration.
Okay, sounds good, I like that.
And we have some sort of international dumpling on all of our tours. So on our Heart of the Village tour, we serve an empanada.
Got it.
Our original Greenwich Village tour, we serve a arancini, a rice ball that's cheese stuffed inside.
Love an arancini.
And that's what Raheem gives. He gives those tours.
So we're not sure what direction. I don't know if you have ideas. Maybe you can help us.
I'm maybe thinking like each tier is a dumpling. So
Oh, wow.
one might be a ravioli, one might be a this.
The
one might...
whole
And then maybe you make like a 5-tier, 4-tier cake that could be
Yeah.
pretty cool, you know? So let me have a little fun with that,
Okay.
and we'll make you a great cake. Can I borrow you my little dumpling?
You do look like a little dumpling.
Okay, listen.
I look like a dumpling.
I look like a tiny meatball.
So I just did a consultation,
Okay.
and they want to do an international dumpling cake. They want to do Chinese dumplings, arancini, rice balls. You know, each tier is going to be a different dumpling. I'll say the nationality, you say the dumpling. Italian is what?
Ravioli.
So we got ravioli in the bottom. What about the Polish dumpling?
Pierogi.
Okay. Chinese?
Pan-fried dumpling.
And I want to do the dumpling that's like, they do like a big crimp because
Like
I
a
want the
sack.
shape, like a sack. Each dumpling has got its, own texture and color. So I think it's gonna look awesome. Let's go, come on. I'm creating 5 dumplings for this international dumpling cake. First stop is China, and this will be our cake topper. So I'm gonna carve into this top layer of this cake to give it more of like a dumpling shape. I'm using ivory modeling chocolate to do this because it looks the same color as pasta and something you would wrap a dumpling in, baby. That's the front right there. I think it looks good. And the next stop of our dumpling tour is Poland. So it's time to carve out the pierogi, baby. The pierogies could be in the shape of a half moon, but I also had a lot of round pierogies. So I'm gonna carve it into like a round shape to keep it a little different from all the other dumplings.
All right. Have a seat.
Oh, thank you.
Today I'm meeting with Geri. She's from the Hoboken Office of Cultural Affairs. So what can we do for you?
Well, I'm wondering if you can help us. We're in the process of organizing our annual spaghetti dinner block party. It takes place, on Sinatra Drive there, right by the waterfront. It started 10 years ago, but it's actually based on an event from 1955 when the city organized its 100th anniversary. They closed down Washington Street, set up all these tables, and had this huge spaghetti dinner block party.
So you want us to do dessert?
Well, I have an unusual request.
That's what we do here. We do unusual requests.
Okay.
Cake is our thing. Unusual cake requests, that's our thing.
Rumor has it that Carlos Bakery had provided the focaccia for that event in 1955, and we thought how cool it would be to add a little historic spice to this year's event by having Carlos kind of recreate that and provide the focaccia.
I mean, I don't want to do it. These are baking ovens. They're not really made for focaccia.
Right.
Back in the day when I first came into the family, I remember doing focaccia. But then, it got to be too much between, doing pastries and cake and this and that. Pop said, that's it. We're not making focaccia anymore. So we stopped. We'll do it.
That would be so cool.
It's gonna be a great day. All right,
Thank you so much.
That's what we're here for. We're gonna help Hoboken out and we're gonna make this work. Donato, put cakes on hold. We're going back to the motherland.
In Italy?
I had this consultation with this woman named Geri.
All right.
And they have a block party spaghetti dinner
That's cool.
in Hoboken.
We're gonna eat spaghetti?
Yeah, but we gotta do a little something for them.
Little.
We gotta do focaccia, the way we used to do it in Italy,
Okay.
the old school way. It was back in Italy that I learned the secret to making good focaccia. It's a wood-burning oven.
Love it. Look at the way they do this. This is great.
I don't know how to make focaccia, so.
You don't know how to make?
Just
Observe.
watch and look.
Okay.
When you're doing stuff like this, like any Italian recipe, everybody does it different, but I have my own recipe. The one that was passed down to us when we went to Italy.
So it's just water, yeast.
It's water, yeast, flour, salt, and sugar. That's it. The big challenge here is finding the right oven. We don't have a wood-burning oven. So I'm gonna have to make a few phone calls to my friends in Hoboken because this is what's gonna make focaccia authentic. We need that wood-burning oven. All right, cool. Now it has to rest and it has to proof. By proofing, I mean the yeast has to take effect, so the dough is gonna grow. So we put in a proofer that it kind of like speeds up the process.
Anybody know where the Ravioli brothers are? Mauro and Frankie? Mauro and Frankie got a new nickname. Hey, Ravioli brothers! Hello, Ravioli brothers. Are you guys ready or not?
Oh, you got jokes, fat boy.
The Ravioli brothers. And I don't have no idea where it came from, but I think that name is gonna stick. You're gonna be hearing the Ravioli brothers for a while. They ain't going anywhere. So our next stop on the International Dumpling Tour, we're paying homage to the motherland, Italy, baby. And we're doing a ravioli tier. And I got the third ravioli brother, Danny, filling it up with vanilla cake and mocha ganache filling.
I hope it's lobster inside.
Yeah, lobster meat, just for you. You could dream and think of whatever kind of ravioli you want inside. Staying in Italy, I get Joey and Herman working on the arancini. An arancini is a rice ball covered in breadcrumbs and then it's fried. So to recreate this, we're gonna make a ball of Rice Krispie treats and cover it with crushed cereal.
That looks like a pretty good rice ball.
Next stop is Spain for the empanada, baby. First, we cover a carved out cake with ivory fondant. For the empanada, you know, we airbrush it a little bit so we can get like that golden brown, crusty, deep fried empanada look that makes you wanna go. So we're working on this dumpling cake, and we're trying to finish up our little international dumpling tour. So what better way to finish it than with a spinach ravioli? Yeah, it looks good, Mauro. Okay, it's heavy, easy.
It looks like a pierogi pie.
Now that I got this international dumpling cake stacked, I can work on all the details. So I torched the empanada a little bit so that I could get it to look really bubbly and melty. I wanted like those little bubbles that you get when you fry an empanada. And I do the same thing for the pierogi, and I think it looks really great. Make me tomato sauce, take red buttercream, thin it out, so it looks like tomato sauce. So we're gonna add a little bit of red buttercream to look like sauce on the ravioli and the rice ball. It looks like a cake that you want to dive into and eat. All right, guys, what do you think?
It came out really great.
I love fruit cakes. Who doesn't love dumplings?
I like the piece up on top. That came out nice, a dumpling. So you have Spanish, Polish, Italian.
And Chinese.
So we got 2 Italians on there. I like that.
I hope these guys are gonna be impressed because they do food tours for a living. They know what it looks like. It's gotta look like the real thing.
Dozzinos, here we are. Hey, Mark.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hello. So I got my friend Mark from Dozzino Pizzeria in Hoboken. All right, so we can use this to prep everything up?
Whatever you need.
Thank you, we really appreciate this.
All right.
Thank you. So in order to make the focaccia, there's a perfect wood-burning oven. First, get them all in the pans.
Okay.
and then we'll get all the toppings on them before we put them in the oven, all right? Got a few extra ingredients. We got eggplant, we got peppers, we got onions, fresh rosemary, fresh basil. I'm looking forward to actually eating this.
Yeah, me too.
It's still gonna be old school, but it's gonna be like a new school way of doing it. Oh, I like this oven. This is nice. It only has to bake in there for like maybe 8 minutes. As soon as you put it in, you can see the heat touches the dough and everything starts to pop. You can see all the ingredients are starting to like bubble up.
That's probably gonna taste really good.
Me, being a focaccia lover, I just can't wait to eat it. I gotta stop eating this.
Oh, and our food is coming up.
So we're here at Dim Sum Go-Go, and we can't wait to surprise Raheem with his dumpling cake, and I can't even imagine what it's gonna look like.
It looks as good as it tastes, by the way, so get ready.
It's a double celebration, 10 years of Foods of New York tours, and Raheem's birthday. We're so excited to see the look on his face when Buddy comes in.
So we got one more dumpling for you, Raheem. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
It's a dumpling of a cake.
It's amazing.
He took exactly what we said and put it in cake form. I couldn't have imagined it anything better.
Does it taste as good as it looks?
Oh, we're gonna find out in a minute. Who wants to eat some dumpling cake?
This amazing cake with 5 different tiers of dumplings on top. It is pretty amazing.
All right, that's for the birthday boy right there.
That's a piece of cake. So this looks like a piece of ravioli, spinach ravioli. I don't care about the history because I'm gonna eat it either way. This is the most amazing birthday celebration of my life.
It's focaccia, man.
Hey, Mauro.
We burned a lot of wood to make these focaccias.
So here we are on Sinatra Drive in Hoboken for the annual spaghetti dinner block party. Oh, doesn't that look delicious?
We made a traditional one, and then we made some with eggplant, peppers, tomatoes, onion,
Oh my God.
cherry tomatoes.
Wow, these look delicious.
Everybody enjoying the focaccia bread.
Even though focaccia is not our thing, everybody's taking pieces, eating them, enjoying them, laughing, having a good time, and that's what this is all about.